Hello and welcome to Darryl Company. I'm pleased to welcome Jim Kostaras, President and CEO of Habitat for Humanity of Greater Boston. Jim, happy you could join us here today.
Thank you, Darryl. It's a real pleasure to be here, and thank you for inviting me.
Jim, the lack of affordable housing in the Greater Boston area has been cited by elected officials, the business community, and housing advocates as a crisis that is mounting. How does the work at Habitat for Humanity of Greater Boston impact the affordable housing crisis?
Well, we focus on creating homeownership opportunities for low-income families. That's our mission. That's what we do. Homeownership is very important. We see that as a way to break the cycle of poverty. A lot of affordable housing, most of it is rental housing, which is fine. There's a need for that. But we're really addressing those low-income families that are working hard, struggling to take care of their kids, but despite all their hard work, simply don't have even close to an opportunity to actually own their own home. So that's what we do. We serve families. We do it by building homes, and we believe that we are part of what has to be a collective effort to face this very serious housing crisis. We're building more than we've ever built before. I certainly want to scale up. The need is great. We don't yet have enough homes for all the deserving families that need a home that come to us. So that's our goal for the mid to long term.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, I think that your mission of providing housing that people own is really important because it does certainly give you a sense of worth, and actually it builds some net worth over time.
Yes,
and it's really
does.
important.
Yeah.
How do you decide on where you're going to build housing? What's the process like?
Well, our service area is Greater Boston, most of the metro area, and that includes both, of course, neighborhoods right in the city, but we are building outside the city too, in the suburbs. How do we find sites? Well, to be very honest, we go where there's opportunities to buy land at a steep discount. We can't afford to buy vacant land on the market. In this real estate market, it's really daunting. Land, like housing, is very expensive. We rely on cities and towns, municipal governments, to sell us land at a discount. We have to compete for those properties, though. By law, cities and towns have to issue requests for proposals and invite developers to submit proposals and then evaluate them. So we're competing with real estate developers for those properties. I'm happy to report that we've been on a roll. Every property that we put a proposal in for, we've been selected. So that's something we're very proud of. And so to answer your question more directly, we build where land is available at a discount from municipal government. So currently we're building in Roxbury, Dorchester. We'll be building in Mattapan, Roslindale, Malden. We'll also be building in Weston next, certainly next spring, if not sooner. We'll start construction on 6 homes in the town of Weston.
Wow, that's a lot you've got going on.
We do. We have a lot. We have 36 homes in our pipeline, and to be honest, I want to increase that. I want us to be building many more homes every year because the need is so great.
If people want to contribute to Habitat, how can they go about do that? And I'm just going to put a little plug in for you right now.
Okay, thank you,
Darryl. A lot of real estate developers, so I'm going to tell them if they have some land, excess land,
Darryl, thank you.
They should call you.
Yeah, Darryl, thank you so much for that. That would certainly mean a lot to us, and I appreciate that. So if people want to contribute, and we rely entirely on, other than discounts we get for land, we finance ourselves. We rely entirely on the generosity of donors. We, to date, we have not received, grants or subsidies from city or state government. That's what I mean when I say we're self-financed. More accurately, we are financed by the generosity of many donors. So the best way to contribute would be to go to our website, which is habitatboston.org. That's one word, habitatboston.org. And we would be so grateful for that.
Fantastic. Jim, best of luck with the programs, and thanks for joining me here today on Darryl Company.
Thank you, Darryl. And I just want to thank Brookline Bank. We've had this long relationship with Brookline Bank, and we really value that relationship. And the bank has just been really, everybody at the bank has been wonderful to us, and we appreciate that.
Great. We enjoyed doing it. So,
okay, great.
Thank you to everyone else for watching Darryl Company.